Hello everybody, KJ4YZI here. I'll give you a little tour of what I finally have after 5+ years. I got a ham shack again. If you may know, I sold everything I had to buy this house and to make ends meet for down payment 5 years ago. And the old rental I had, I had remember the old videos? I had radios set up and stuff. And you may have, I haven't operated HF out of this house in 5 years. I've been doing QRP on the back table or mobile every day. But got rid of the old desks I had in here and put a couple rustic looking tables. I wanted the whole, 10-foot long desk thing. Michelle's got her little spot over there. I got my spot over here. I got some maps on the wall that I've had since I got those when the HRO opened in Orlando in Winter Springs or Winter Garden. I bought those on opening day and they just now got hung on the wall. Pretty cool stuff. Of course, I have my little silver play button and, who was a member of React? I was not, but that's a cool thing that I have had for years. Really, I looked it up and forgot about what I looked up, but it's pretty cool. This came in the mail today. This is from Frank. And this came today. This is my QSL card for the very first EME UHF moon bounce that I made. I made with him, Frank Potts. And congrats on your first EME QSO. It was on the 432 band. He had sent the first card, and I don't know what happened. It got lost or something. So here it is, and he sent me a note because I wrote a handwritten letter to him. And what he said was, I received quite a few emails in the first few days after our QSO from people that had seen your YouTube video. You obviously have many followers. Hope we can work again. So that was cool. Frank, thank you so much for, I sent a card, and a letter and said, hey man, I don't have your card. Nobody's going to believe me. I got to have it. And he sent another one and wrote a letter back. So that was pretty cool. Biggest addition here, I got the 7300 again. It's been a long time. I sold all this stuff to buy the house. And I got this from Gigaparts. This is grade A used open box. And when I got it, it was like brand new. So I saved a couple $100. You always got to go to gigaparts.com. You look at their used section, and you'll find something that someone maybe had sent back in. And I mean, it literally, I peeled the screen protector off, and everything looked like it was just brand new. I don't think the manual was ever opened, so got a good deal on this. I've had this. The antenna I'm using, I'm going to show you something about that. I won't make this video too long, but I want to show you something. I was playing with FT8 earlier today just to check how the antenna is working. Look at this. This was on 12 meters. The antenna was a Rockstar. 17 meters. Look at that. I was covering all over the world with that antenna at 100 watts, actually 60 watts, because this antenna I'm using is only rated for 60 watts on the digital modes. But you can see I was playing around. Let's see, 20 meters. There was 20 meters. Now I only use FT8 really to test propagation. Of course, I started making contacts because everybody heard my signal. Let's see, 10 meters? Was I on 10 today? Yes, I was. 10 meters. So the antenna from here works really well. I'll show you what that is. It's made by Chameleon, and here is one part of it. That's how I tune it. I wanted something very, I don't want beams. I didn't want something crazy. I threw a 200-foot wire up on this Chameleon CHA URT1 universal remote tuner. The tuner's at the top of the tower. 200-foot wire that goes over my roof and into the woods. And I pushed a button. I talk. I was on 17 today. I was on 20 last night, 10 meters all day on the weekend. Like Rockstar. Whoever sent this, thank you, because I remember you sending this and I lost the paperwork. Guy said, hey man, I want to send you something cool just to say thanks for all your videos. And it's been in the closet for years, but finally I got the ham shack up and a place to put it. Changes colors. Change colors if you want, Pretty cool stuff here. And then this one, somebody sent me a few years ago, and I lost that. I had it in the plastic forever. They 3D printed that for me. Pretty cool, huh? With the little stands and everything, they 3D printed that. So I get to display cool stuff again. This, if you remember, this is my FT736 I bought from Japan months and months ago. And that does 6 meters, 2 meters, 70 centimeters, and 1.2 gigahertz with satellite mode. And all mode, US, upper sideband, lower sideband, FM, CW. So that's what I'm going to be using with the rotor at the top of my tower when I get that done with 2 meter Yagi, a 13 element, and I'll use a 16 element UHF and I think a 30 something element, 1.2 gigahertz. Plus, I'll have probably be using this for maybe some moon bounces, satellite work. If I go somewhere, I can grab it and go. I think the 7300 is going to stay where it's at. This one I can take it, come and go. And I also have some handhelds here. I mean, I've had a lot of these over the years. I dug them out of the closet. I mean, this is the latest one that I got here. Traded some stuff, sold some stuff I had, traded some stuff. Got the D74 again at a really good price. I got there's a Baofeng over here, a unit in the scanner. I got the Radtel, the one that receives single sideband and has 3 VFOs. I got, remember the Kenwood D7? Oldie but goodie, right? That works. I'll show you about that in a video because I'm going to be selling that. I don't really have a need for this. I got the Yaesu FT5D. I got the ICOM 52 here. Some other ones. The reason they're all to display here is I have no idea where to put them. You can see that I have stuff that I still haven't figured out where I'm putting it. And also, World Radio League, little, ham radio band plan right here. And I'm going to be showing you, let me show you the log here. I'm going to be showing you all about World Radio League in the next couple videos. This has got me wanting to get on the air and log and compete. I mean, you can see making contacts here in the log, gives you a map display. I'm going to show you all this stuff in another video. I won't make this one long, but I'm only running this on that little tiny Midland power supply. I have a big one in the shed from years ago. It's a big Astron 50 amp and Astron 35. I wanted something real small. I'm only going to be, I mean, that's all I'm really going to need is that 7300 and that's AC powered. So I don't need a 12 volt power supply for that. And just this. So that seems to run I mean, I could do anything I need to do on that 7300 right there. And of course, Michelle's side over here. Got my cigars I've had over the years. Lots and lots of cigars. I mean, I got 3 or 4 different humidors, but these things are full. I mean, there's cigars everywhere. I got a lot of Opus X, a lot of Padron, a lot of them. And of course, an old 6-meter amplifier. Look at the size of that, huh? 200 watt 6-meter amp. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Might get rid of it. Other than that, yeah, this is kind of where it's at now, man. I mean, let me tell you, I took a hiatus from the hobby for about several years. I mean, I'm on, the road, mobile, driving and talking on HF and whatever. But, I got bored again with the hobby, got bored with the YouTube thing. You notice I just do what I want on YouTube. And if you don't like it, unsubscribe and never watch again. I mean, that's a little hobby thing of mine. It doesn't make me money anymore. It doesn't, I got better things to do, but it's just cool. And I got this, remember this? Made a video on that. Somebody sent me that a while ago on my P.O. box. It's kind of cool. It's like a mouse pad / it's got your phonetic alphabet and your bands, all kinds of stuff over here. So pretty cool, man. I feel like a ham radio operator. I think that's what I wanted to just make it look like, make a video about. I feel like a ham radio operator. Quit drinking months ago. Don't drink anymore. Have, things to do around here, and I get them done as I can, and this was one that I waited for years. So there you have it. Hope to work you on the band. I'm going to be on regularly on HF again. So let's hook up on HF and make contact, man. 73 KJ4YZI.